For a company that has spent the last few years completely ignoring the United States market when it comes to mobile devices, it seems that Sony finally decided to make a comeback, and this time in a good way. This is Jaime Rivera and Jules Wong with Pocket Now, and let's talk about Sony at CES 2018. Keep in mind that the offerings that we see at CES are what Sony calls the high mid-range and the mid-range. No flagships to report on, so don't expect features like stereo speakers or water resistance, etc. At a glance, you'd assume that the design language is the same, but it actually isn't. The glass backs have been replaced with aluminum, and this time we have fingerprint scanners at the back that actually work in the United States. The L2 is the least remarkable of the bunch. We have a 5.5-inch 720p display that brings bezels on all sides. We have a MediaTek processor with 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of expandable storage. Cameras are 13 and 8 megapixels, and we presume that the price tag will reflect the lesser specs included. Its user interface is Sony all over, though running on top of Android 7.1.1 Nougat. The XA2 and XA2 Ultra are pretty much siblings in most of the obvious things. Both share the same Snapdragon 630 processor, the same primary 23-megapixel camera, the same design elements across the board, up to the fact that the display hides the bezels on the sides. The display looks wide, but it's really just 16:9 aspect ratio at 1080p resolution on both. Obviously, the Ultra has a larger 6-inch display versus 5.2, a larger battery at 3580 mAh versus 3300. The Ultra has more RAM at 4 gigs, and its maximum storage varies in 32 and 64 gigs of expandable options, where the small variant only has 32 gigs of expandable storage. Another interesting kick is that the XA2 Ultra sports 2 selfie cameras, one with 16 megapixels in OIS and the other of 8 megapixels and a wide 120 degrees field of view. And yeah, there's even a flash here to bring better photos in low light. We've got a Sony proprietary user interface on top of Android 8.0 Oreo on both variants, and I'm actually not going to complain as the UI feels and looks fluid so far. There are various color options for all 3 devices. These all feel premium in the hand thanks to their aluminum feel, and about my only complaint are the sharp corners for ergonomics. We also got to see other products from Sony like the Xperia Ear concept, which are open headphones for you to mind your surroundings while you commute. We also got to see the Xperia Hello Robot, which is supposed to assist people in Japan, and we even got to see the Xperia Touch Projector, now as a more finalized product. Let us know in the comments what you think of these new offerings, and while you're at that, subscribe to our channel for more CES 2018 coverage. You can follow Jules at PointJules and me at Jaime_Rivera on Twitter and on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. See you soon with more.